box off with that, let me get into the measure for today. In the beginning, there was nothing but women. And I know right off the bat, somebody's going to try to debate me on that, and that's okay. It is what it is. I don't care, but I want to ask you this. Anybody who wants to debate me, what came first? The chicken or the egg? Why is that an important question, family? Why? Because when people ask this philosophical question of what came first, the chicken or the egg, how come they never mention the rooster? Not being funny, not being funny. That's not me making a point. That's just me trying to get you to think. When they ask you what came first, the chicken or the egg, how come they never say the chicken or the rooster? Or the chicken, the rooster, or the egg? They've always leave that out. And there's a reason why, family. Because in the beginning, there was nothing but women. So some of the reasons how I know this in terms of science, because we don't want to deal with opinion. If you, well, actually here, let me go and I was looking for a PowerPoint that I had. I'm going to stop sharing screen. I'm going to share another screen, and we're going to break some of this science down. I was looking for a PowerPoint that I had called The Melanated Woman is God. I did this video about 2 or 3 years ago. Let me see. Oh, it's right here. I did it in 2017. I didn't even give it a thumbs up. I'm giving it a thumbs up now. The video got 17,000 views. The family, it was 3 days, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It was 4 days after my birthday. So I was on fire. Scorpio season, you can't tell me nothing. But anyway, I was looking for that PowerPoint in my list of the bunch of PowerPoints that I have. I could not find it, but I got a lot of PowerPoints. Half of them aren't even finished. It's not in any particular order. And the way Google works is if you touch it, it'll go to the top. So I don't know. I can't find it. So let's just go and dig up some receipts. Which chromosome is older, the X or the Y? So, I never looked this up, family. I never looked it up. Only reason I know see, this is the thing, before I even go into the science, to get the right question, does anybody know what you got to do? To get the right question, does anybody know what you have to do? Well, while I'm waiting, I guess I'll just tell you. To get the right answer, you're going to have to ask the right question. I hate to involve my ego into these things. I'm lying. I love to involve my ego. So for me, I really look down on people for the simple fact that I've forgotten more than you ever learned. I myself have done so much research. I've forgotten more than you ever learned. The family, oh, that's Zaradia Thomas. I didn't even notice that was her. Yeah, ask the right question. That is a true statement. With that said, family, I'm not bragging or boasting of my ego. I'm simply bringing the fact to the reality to the family that most people have a very strong opinion about things that they know nothing about. They have a very strong opinion about things that they don't do any research on. The reality is most people just have strong opinions and they have weak foundational information that they can go off of. They just woke up one day and started thinking ish, and that was the end all be all. It was nothing more to it. So let's get down to it. The difference between a man and a woman is the X and the Y chromosome. You say, Crumb, what makes you a man? What makes me a woman? Well, you have an XX chromosome. This is in every cell of your body. Your cells in your body have DNA at the nucleus of them. The only cells in your body that do not have mitochondrial DNA is the blood cells. That's neither here nor there. That's some extra science shit that has nothing to do with today, but it is what it is. So now, if you look inside your cells, every single cell is going to have a nucleus. Every single nucleus is going to have DNA. Every single all of your DNA expresses itself in XY chromosomes. I might have that backwards. The DNA comes before chromosomes, or the chromosomes come before the DNA. At any rate, this is in every single cell of your body in the DNA, your X chromosome, your Y chromosome. This is not a exact picture of what they look like, but oh, I'm sorry. This is the chromosome. Inside the chromosome, you can see the DNA spiraling. I knew I was right. I'm always right. I'm just joking. That is so egotistical. What the freak is my problem today? I need to go meditate, humble myself. Inside of every chromosome is a DNA strand. You can, if you look closely, you can see the DNA spiraling at the innermost part of the chromosome. So now, with that said, women have XX, men have XY. So now, if this is what's going to make you different in terms of gender, then the question is, which one is older, the X or the Y? Which chromosome is older, the X or the Y? So you say, which came first, Crumb, the egg or the chicken? Well, how come you're not asking about the rooster? At first, the original sex chromosomes probably evolved as a pair of two X chromosomes. God damn it, I swear to God, I didn't do no research before I came up here. It's not the fact that I didn't do any research this morning or yesterday. I did this video damn near 3 years ago, and some people, a lot of people today, have not done any research based off my research. They just put it in the back of their mind. It was just some interesting-ish that had nothing to do with the reality of life or whatever the case may be. But now I just want to get back on your neck. Anybody who want to debate me with opinions, I'm going to stomp a hole in your back with these facts, huh? So now this is from the TuricClinic.com, and they say again, at first, the original chromosomes probably, they don't know, probably evolved as a pair of X chromosomes. Then 150 million years ago, the Y chromosome made its break from the X chromosome. What they're saying, it's just a guess. We don't know what the time is. The X chromosome is 150 million years younger than the X chromosome. I don't know if I said Y, but the Y is younger than the X. X came first, Y came later. Now, before I go back into the facts of this, I want to just kind of go into the reality. Does anybody remember the day they were born? Anybody? No, right? The furthest back you can remember is maybe 3, 4, 5, 12. I'm joking. Hopefully you remember your life past 12. I'm sorry, before 12. So with that said, if somebody tells you about the beginning of the earth, I don't care what the situation is. You got to understand it's only theory. Why is it only theory? For the simple fact, you listening to this right now under the sound of my voice, if you are now under the sound of my throat chakra, I need you to understand you cannot confirm or prove that you were born, other than the fact that you exist now. Beyond the fact that you exist right now, you can't prove you were born. You don't remember that day. Do you? Does anybody remember the day they were born in detail? No, right? You don't. You can't. It's impossible. So now, I need you to understand what a witness is. To be a witness, you have to be an eyewitness. If you go to court and they ask you about the day you were born, you can't say, well, my mama told me this. To be a witness in court, you have to be an eyewitness. I was there that day. I was right over here. I was wearing some jeans. I had a polo button up, and I remember it took 6 hours for her to go through labor, this and this and that. You don't remember. You don't. It's okay. Your birth was hearsay. With all due respect, family, unless she caught that on video, that might not be your mama. It is very common for children who were adopted to find out later. Why do children who are adopted find out later? Oh, because there's no way that they can know the day they were born. No one on the face of the earth knows their own origin story. If you do not know your own origin story, please press one. I'm going to press one. I don't know. I was there, but just to keep it a buck, I don't remember. I don't remember the day I was born. I'm only going off opinion. I'm only going off hearsay. Nobody took pictures that day. Nobody recorded it that day. My mama told me something. Now, your mama could tell you the same thing. And then 10 years down the line, well, I'm not your real mama. I just didn't want to hurt your feelings. And I knew you wouldn't understand because you were too young at the time. Huh? Huh? Is that not a real scenario? Is that not your scenario? Your mom was like, well, I didn't want to take a picture of my yoni when I was pushing your big head ass out. I didn't want to take a picture and put my butthole on camera. So you're gonna have to take my word for this, man. All right, fine. I'm gonna take your word for it. I just want you to understand when somebody tell you something, you gotta keep in mind. Well, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Well, we don't know. But why don't they talk about the rooster? I don't know. I don't even know where I come from. Somebody told me that, and I just ran with it. So, no, technically, we can't know who came first. Technically, because if you can't understand or acknowledge your own origin story and the mythos, Crumb, I don't believe in myths. Your whole life is a effing myth. Your mama being your mama is a myth, not a fact. And unless you get some science to prove it, then you have not proved it. Did you get a DNA test on your mama? No. Did you ask your mama to produce pictures or a video? No. That part of your life is a myth. So when I start bringing up myth, don't debate me on that. Humble yourself. Well, I understand why Crumb is dealing with myth, because even in my life, my origin story has a wee bit of myth to it. It's all hearsay. If you go into a court of law, I just want to beat this horse just a little bit more. And I swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Is that your mother? Yes, that's my mother. How do you know? She told me. So you don't know if that's your mama. That's hearsay. Yeah, somebody just told me. I don't really know. I never did no research on it. It's myth. I don't want y'all to get so wrapped up in science. I don't want you to get so wrapped up in history that your ego is so inflated that you can't recognize the own mystery, the own mythology, the mythos in your own life. In your own life. So when we dealing with myth, you better humble yourself. Okay? You better humble yourself. So now here we go. Now let's get back into the science now that I've brought things into perspective. If we look at ourselves at the basic level DNA, which your DNA is held inside your chromosomes, there's only two types of chromosomes, XX and XY. Now, with that said, the X is older than the Y. Let's bring some mythos into this. When you're dealing with women, does anybody know when the most popular time to have sex is? Naturally, when is the most popular time to have sex? In terms of nature, a lot of people are going to tell you the most popular day to have sex is on a Friday. Why Friday? Because Friday is the day of Frigga. Frigga is a woman. Morning time. Now, that's the most popular time for men. That's men. Why men, Crumb? Because the morning star is Venus. The morning star is Venus. Venus is the god of love. Venus is the god of attraction, fertility, sex, boo loving, spooning, cuddling. You know, just for the kids out there who might not know what those old words mean. So when men wake up and they have an automatic erection when they're woken in the morning, that's because of the divine feminine energy coming from Venus. And Venus is the morning star. When you wake up in the morning and have morning wood, this just applies to men. When you wake up in the morning and have morning wood, that's because of the energy from the star Venus. The most popular time to have sex, according to nature, is when it's raining. To get the right answer, this is from punchin.com. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Rain makes the weather pleasant and one feels relaxed enough to indulge in carnal desires. With soft winds blowing, the tiny rain droplets cooling off the entire atmosphere, the probability is that you're hot and eager to have sex. We're dealing with nature, folks. We're not trying to be perverted. And as you already know, dealing with CRUMB, I've got a point that I'm leading up to. So just bear with me. So now, there's this association with women and water. There's this association with women and water. Now, let me just the all facts, no fiction. Computer, the bill. What's going on? Hold on. What's going on? Okay. Oh, I got like 1,000 windows open. That might have something to do with it. Who knows? If you go and look at the holy day, in Islam, Friday is the holy day. In Judaism, Saturday is the holy day. In Christianity, Friday is the holy day. Well, according to Islam, man was born on a Friday and man will die on a Friday. According to Nordic mythology, Friday is the day of Frigga, the day of love, the day of beauty, the day of women. Saturday is the day of Saturn, or because Friday is the day of Venus. Saturday is the day of Saturn. Sunday is the day of the sun. Monday is the day of the moon. Tuesday is the day of Mars. Wednesday is the day of Mercury. Thursday is the day of Jupiter. Friday is the day of Venus. Freaky Friday. Frigga Friday. Friday is the day of a woman. Man came into Earth on a Friday. Woman was already here. Let's get deeper into it. So now, what's the situation with women and water? So now, I don't want to close these windows, but my computer is tweaking right now and I might have to close some windows. I'm holding off on it. Let's see what happens. So now, women have this connection with water. Remember, the earth is a female. When it rains, water touches the earth. When water touches the earth, this is going to bring fertility to the earth. When the earth gets wet, this is a woman. When a woman gets wet, when earth gets wet, earth becomes fertile. Ish starts to grow when the earth get wet. CRUMB, I hate raining days. No, you don't. Without rainy days, everything would dry. All right, I'm going to close a window. I'm going to share my screen just to let you see I'm abusing my computer. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can close now. I can close Tarot. That's cloning. I can close that. That's YouTube. I can close that. I need that. UFO research, slavery research, slavery. I need all my, I can close that. Slavery, I can close that. More slavery research. I got to keep all these windows open. Keep in mind, I have several other windows that are open. I got to close this ish because my joint is if it's shut down, I can't be mad because I'm doing too much. I'm just trying to shut ish down so my computer will work. I don't want to shut this down. All right. Damn, I got so much stuff I'm doing all at one time. I'm abusing this computer. All right. It's not working, but I'm just going to keep it moving. So now when we're dealing with the woman being wet, water represents fertility. Everything is birthed out of the water. All right, I beat that horse to death. Now let me go and tell you my point. In the beginning, there was no such thing as land. Earth had no land. Earth only had water. Land came later. Plants came later. Insects came later. Animals came later. All that ish came later. It was not in the beginning. In the beginning, this planet right here was only water. You must understand water is feminine, not masculine. Let me see if I can fix this thing. Oh, that was my... Is water feminine or masculine?
According to study.com, the word for water, O, is a feminine noun.
Okay. Water is feminine. When a woman gets, men don't get wet. Women get wet. And if a man get wet, he gay. It is what it is. So now this was a water world in the beginning. So now when you look at the water world is you're going to get mythos like mermaids. So when I Google mermaid, I'm going to hit images. How come when I type in mermaid, it's all women? How come when I type in mermaid, it's all women? Even if you look at the word mermaid, and this is a gay looking man. If you're looking at the word mermaid, you're going to find the word maid. What is the gender typically of a maid? Again, you got this funny money stuff with men, but nonetheless, dealing with reality and normal people who not crazy based off America. According to America, yeah, I get your American ass out of here. A maid is so when you're dealing with mermaids, Leviathan was let me just hit pictures of Leviathan. If you go and look at Leviathan is a sea monster. Keep in mind, Leviathan was the god of the water world. God hated Leviathan. Now, here's the thing. What you may not know is Leviathan is a woman. Now, okay, when I say a woman, you think human. My apologies. Leviathan is female. What is another name for Leviathan? Leviathan, hold on. Leviathan is Tiamat.
According to Wikipedia, the Book of Enoch describes Leviathan as a female monster dwelling in the watery abyss, while Behemoth is a male monster living in the desert of Dunedin.
Leviathan is a woman, and her name is Tiamat. When she came to this, she is the original god of this world. As the original god of this world, she gave birth. A woman can birth things without a man. A woman can birth things without a man. Let me get away from the mythology. I'm going to come back to mythology in just a second. Well, actually, I'm feeling like some of y'all don't even know who Tiamat is. Crumb, you made a good point, but who is Tiamat? In religion of ancient Babylon, Tiamat is a primordial goddess of the sea, mating with Abzu, the god of the underground, to produce younger gods. She is the symbol of chaos and primordial creation. What do you mean primordial creation, Crumb? You mean like the primordial waters, like when a woman gets wet, like when it rains, then things are fertile and grow and born? Yes, just like that. Now, this is the thing. In this original world, there was nothing but women. And Tiamat gave birth to the most beautiful woman in the world. Well, she didn't directly give birth to her, but this was in her lineage. Medusa was pretty.
According to Britannica, she was usually represented as a winged female creature having a head of hair consisting of snakes. Unlike the Gorgons, she was sometimes represented as very beautiful.
You have to understand the BS, watered down, European-esque dog crap story that you learned in school was based off the fact that they taking advantage of your ignorance. I'm not calling you ignorant. I'm not trying to down you because you're ignorant. I'm telling you that I'm the only one who's going to bring you from out of your sunken place. The European is going to manipulate you and take advantage of you because you are in a sunken place. If your ass got a college degree, you are in a sunken place. If your ass got a GED or a diploma, you are in a sunken place. That paperwork is your slave paperwork to confirm that you've been conditioned by the European doctrine. Anybody want to debate that? Anybody want to debate that? So now, with that said, Medusa, based on the European story that you know best, is ugly. She's bad. Now, think about this, folks. Is it not interesting that Medusa's superpower was to make men hard? So you got a woman, and any man that look at her, he get hard. That's an interesting story. Tell me more, CRUMB. I heard the story a million times and I never thought about it that way. The European, when he told me the story, he demonized it. He made it seem like women are evil. You know who think women are evil? Gay men. I bet you didn't know that Greeks were gay men. Homosexuality and pedophilia was very popular in those days, folks. Sorry. Oh, you didn't know that? Wah, wah. Burp, burp, burp. Greek men were famous for being gay. Stop playing with me. So now you got a woman who's beautiful, and the second you look at her, you get a Woody. The second you look at her, you get a Stiffy. The second you look at her, your little Peter start to react. And because this woman is so beautiful, and because your sexual frustration is so horrible, you've demonized this woman. You can't get the yoni. Now, this is the thing about Medusa. Medusa was famously a virgin. Shout out to all you pretty whores out there who popping coochie all day. I'm pretty, CRUMB. I pop coochie. I get it. I get it. I get it. Medusa was a virgin. Medusa was famous for not giving up the yoni. Let me see. Let me see. Come on. After Medusa and Poseidon desecrated Athena's virgin temple, Athena cursed Medusa and her sisters. Her hair was turned to snakes, and anyone who would look at her, their penis would get hard. Now, keep in mind, Poseidon raped Medusa. Poseidon raped Medusa. Medusa was a proud virgin. She would, I know most of, I'm not going to take no shots at nobody. I'm not going to take no shots. Hold on, because I'm about to, I love your teachings, but hate how you portray us as stupid and don't know anything. And you are the only one that has the wisdom to save us. Please teach us and get off the ego. Let me help you out, family. Let me help you out, family. Does anybody know the term 5%ers? If you know what a 5%er is, plus one. If you know what a 5%er is, press one. If you know what an 85%er is, press one. If you know what a 10%er is, press one. Homie the clown, I want to know, do you know what a 5%er is? Are you a 5%er? No? Yes? Where you at, homie? Where you at, homie? I'm right here, homie. A 5%er means 85% of every goddamn body you know is sleep. 85%. 85% of everybody in this world is sleep. There's only 15% of the population right now that is awoke. Matter of fact, here, thank you, Ricardo. When I say sleep, according to the teachings, they are deaf. They hear the truth, but they don't understand it. They're dumb. Their tongues, when dumb means you can't speak, they can't speak the truth. They're blind. When they see the truth, they don't recognize what they see. Family, 85% of the family is dumb, deaf, and blind. I stand on that. I stand on that. I stand on that. That's not ego. Me telling you 85% of the world's population is dumb, deaf, and blind, somebody press 666 if you understand that's not ego. That's reality. 15% of the world can see with their eyes, they can speak with their tongue, and they can hear with their ears. 10% of that 15% wants to keep the information hidden. 5% of that 15% does not want to hide the truth. They want to spread the truth. Let me help y'all out, family. With all due respect and love, bitch, this ain't no goddamn ego. Anybody ever heard the term hit dogs holler? Hit dogs holler. Family, if you feel stupid, then you stupid. If I say somebody's stupid, oh, I know he ain't talking to me. The stupid people know who they are. They know who they are. You stupid, I'm not. I take pride in not being stupid. I take pride in learning something every day. That's not ego, that's commitment. I take pride in what I do. That ain't ego. Now, with that said, homie the clown, with all due respect, sit your ass down and learn, because I'm about to go teach. I'm about to teach. I agree, it is 100% reality, but you always add that you are the only one teaching. That, my friend, is ego. I don't see how that could be, because my name is the master student. In addition to that, I've featured an ass of people on my platform. An ass. Ass is a unit. An ass is a unit. You got, let me think of some units. Miles per hour is a unit. Let me think of another unit. Pounds, that's a unit of measurement. Ass is a unit of measurement. I've brought an ass of people to the forefront and I took the back seat. I can't be the only. Go down CRUMB TV and you see how many people I have featured. You know that I am not on that shit. So with that said, I want to humbly ask you, homie, please sit down. Calm your ass down and let's get back on topic. I'm feeling myself. Absolutely. I love myself. And, you know, a lot of times I'm disappointed because, you know, it is what it is. But nonetheless, I'm the master student, not the master teacher. But the reality is I'm an asshole too. And if your ass on some dumb shit, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. Let's get back on topic. In the beginning, there was nothing but women. Medusa. Medusa was pretty in the beginning. Check. In addition to that, Medusa was a virgin in the beginning. CRUMB is not the only one teaching. He's the only one teaching this. Can somebody press 1 if there is an ass? Ass is a unit. If there's an ass of shit that you learned only on CRUMB TV, you're like, damn, I never heard that shit nowhere else except for CRUMB TV. There's a lot. Unsubscribing here. Let me help you out. Blocked. Y'all know I throw block parties. I was doing this back when nobody was watching me. Back when nobody was watching me. Ego is where I want more people to watch me. Where I'm confident is where you don't give a fuck who watching. You're gonna do what you do, regardless of people subscribe or unsubscribe. Family, truth tellers have no friends. I don't got no friends. Don't nobody rock with me like that. When the live go off, don't nobody talk to me in real life because my shit is like this in real life. All I did was went live and did what I was already doing in real life. The fuck y'all mean? Family, if you unsubscribe, guess what? I don't care. I don't do this for subscriberships or likes. We are in the age of communication where you're going to get this work, whether you like it or not. And the information that I'm delivering, if you can't handle it, don't worry, because the shit coming back to you. You unsubscribing from me is not going to get you away from the truth. You're going to get this work regardless. The universe is going to make sure of that. The truth will come to the light regardless of your ass stuck in the dark or not. It is what it is. But let's move on. Let's move on. Mutumbo block. So somebody told me to block somebody. Let me see if I can make. Let me keep going because I don't want to be up here more than an hour and I'm spending too much time being distracted by people trying to throw me off. Actually here, I'm going to mute you. I usually just do a block, but today, homie, I'm just going to mute you just so I can get through the lesson. We're going to hold all questions until the end, just like your nigga ass had to do in school. Did your ass not, when you went to school in front of the white man, you couldn't just talk. You had to raise your hand, right? Well, here in CRUMB TV, you got to raise your hand. So with that said, moving forward, Medusa, thank you so much. I'll do as you say, sir. Medusa. Medusa was a woman who was famously a virgin, who was a offspring of Tiamat, or she was an offspring of Leviathan. Tomato. They call her Tiamat over here. They call her Leviathan over there. It's a female serpent energy from a water world that preceded a land world. That's why when you see all these mystical water creatures, by and large, they're all female. That's the reason. So now, when you go to women finally giving birth to men, there was a water world in the beginning. No men were in the water world. No men were underwater, only women. Water is feminine. Only the feminine creatures come from out of the water. So now the feminine creatures come from out of the water. They're reptiles. They're reptilian by nature. They come from out of the water. They inhabit the earth. They cultivate the land. They settle the land. No, I'm sorry, excuse me. They do not cultivate the earth. They do not settle the land. If you look at the word town, if you look at the word city, if you look at the word nationality, CRUMB question. So Tiamat wasn't involved in some. I'm sorry, CRUMB question. So Tiamat wasn't involved somehow in that war that created the planet in regards to the Anunnaki. Asking for clarity. I'm going to get to Anunnaki in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. You're asking the right question to something I'm going to say in the next 5 minutes. You're ahead of the game, Reggae Boy Yardie. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. Just give me a second. You probably already know what I'm going to say, and I appreciate you for asking the question. But now, if you go look at city, town, state, nationality, all of these things are patriarchal. All of these things are patriarchal in nature. Women don't build cities. Women don't build towns. Women don't build nations. Women don't build houses. These are all masculine ideas. I'm just waiting for you to hit them with the parthogenic goddess from which the virgin birthed the multiverse. I'm going to get to that in just a second. Just a second. Everybody is ahead of me. I'm very impressed. We are the 5%ers. Salute to all of y'all. Moving forward. So now, women didn't build. Where can I start to look into the water era. You're going to have to look into mythology. You're going to have to look into mythos. When we dealing with the word history, when we're dealing with the idea of history, history is only 10,000 years old. Maybe 50,000 years old. No, definitely not 50,000. History is about 10,000 years old. Most of the history you learn in school only goes back 10,000 years. If that. Remember, why are we in the year 2021? Because technically we've only been recording history for 2021 years. And you got to understand, family, this is not 2021. This is just what they're telling you history is. I don't know what's going on, why my computer keeps doing that. White people have only been on Earth for 6,000 years, so recorded history from the white version. Dag nabbit, I'm out of water. I'm thirsty as a diabetic. I don't just throw my stuff on the floor. I did that for effect. I'm going to pick that up. But anyway, white people have only been on Earth for 6,000 years. They only wrote down history for about 10,000 years. If white people go back prior to 10,000 years, they're going to expose themselves, so they're not going to do that. So when we deal with history, we can only go 10,000 years back due to the nature of the European. No disrespect to the European, it's just the reality. So now anything according to the European over 10,000 years ago is going to be mythology. They're going to say that we can't account for it. And you're right. They can't account for it. That's a true statement. However, when you're dealing with mystery or the mythos or the mythology, these stories go back to the dawn of time. Right. I'm sorry. Thank you, Shay. When we're dealing with his story, we're just dealing with his recorded time, what he recorded. Remember, our people are from a griot. Let me go look at the definition. Come on. I got to close these windows. I got a problem. I be opening so many windows. What is the definition of griot? See, I thought she was going to read to me. Griot, a member of a class of traveling poets, musicians, storytellers who maintain a tradition of oral history. Now, according to Europeans, in parts of West Africa, we understand we had griots in every corner of the earth. The griot is the not antiquity, not ancient, not anthological. I'm trying to say ancient is the anthological equivalent of a historian. Back in the day, we didn't have. If you look up any famous people and they say, "Oh, so and so was a poet." If somebody's a poet, that means they're a historian. So-and-so was a musician. Anybody from back in the day who they told you was a musician, that was a historian. So-and-so was a storyteller. Here, let me help you out. Homer was a poet.
According to biography, the Greek poet Homer was born sometime between the 12th and 8th centuries BC, possibly somewhere on the coast of Asia Minor.
He is famous for his epic poems, the Iliad and the Odyssey. Remember, Europe, the first scholarly book Europe ever received or ever produced was the Iliad and the Odyssey. Prior to the Iliad and the Odyssey, the European was writing on a goddamn cave wall with mud. He was writing on a cave wall with sticks and stones. The first scholarly book that comes out of Europe is the Odyssey and the Iliad. That's why every single one of y'all who were indoctrinated under European education system, you know about the Odyssey and the Iliad. Now, here is another thing. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Homer was a woman. Question. To get the right answer, you gotta ask the right question. Was the Odyssey written by a woman? Rediscovering Homer. Who really wrote Odyssey, Iliad? Evidence points not to Homer, arguing that a woman probably composed both the Odyssey and the Iliad. Who was Homer? Historically, men translated the Odyssey. From who? A woman. Homer, a woman? Question mark. Was Homer a woman? Question mark. Paganism. The deeper you dig, the further back you go it all becomes feminine. Okay? In the beginning, there was nothing but women. Men adopted what she did and took it the rest of the way. Let me continue on. So now, because some people are asking questions and I want to answer those questions. So now, where am I at? Let me put my face up here for my ego. So y'all can see my pretty face. Just to be clear, family, I don't feel pretty. I don't feel cute. I don't feel like I'm all that. I don't feel like I am in a position to brag. When I say I'm your humble brother, I'm your humble brother. When I look in the mirror, I see just a regular person. I ain't no better than nobody else. I just want to put that out there because that's truly how that's how you feel? Yeah, that's how I feel. Anyway, so now I hit the mic, or the camera. So now in the beginning, there was nothing but water. Land came from out. The women came onto the land. The women, when you think about people, witchcraft, dancing naked in the woods, that's women. Why when women do witchcraft, they're dancing naked in the woods? Because the women are the pagans. The women are the heathens. The women are the ones out there doing all this crazy stuff in nature. When you say a witch, when you think of a witch, now they call them Wiccans. When we look at Wicca, when we look at Wiccans, where are the Wiccans at? Where are the Wiccas at? Let me see if I can pull it up. I've not done research on this. Wicca, I'm sorry, hold on. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Where is the Wicca church? Wiccan church. Let me hit images. I'm not reading. Oh, where the Wicca church at? The Wicca church is in the forest. It's in the woods. It's in nature. When women come together, they don't come together in a city, in a town, in a nationality. They come together in the woods. Anybody seen a Blair Witch Project? Where do you go to find a witch at? That woman is in nature. So now, when women came from out of the water with a mermaid ass, from you getting me wet. Oh, really? With your mermaid ass? Okay. So anyway, when women came out of the water, they didn't build cities, they didn't build states, they didn't build nations, because to do those things, you got to tear down the forest. Trick, ain't nobody tearing down the forest. Instead of tearing down the forest, why don't we live in the forest? Why don't we make the forest our church? Huh? Why not that? With your masculine ass. Hold on. Only a man can build you a house. Only a woman can make it a home. I bet you never heard this before. Where is the saying at? Let me take out only. A man can build you a house. A woman, it should be only though. A man can build a home, but it needs a woman to run a home. That is a very horrible quote. The real quote is, only a man can build, I'm sorry, not only. A man can build you a house. Only a woman can make it a home. We didn't live in houses at first. Men came along and built shit. Women won't building shit like talking about. That's why today you don't see women, there isn't a construction company of just women. That's not the nature of a woman. She don't do that when she come into the earth. Her ass is going to get in tune with nature. So now women get in tune with nature. They're here on the earth. They're preserving the earth. This is all during the time of the age of Virgo. CRUMB, we in the age of Aquarius. That's fine. That's fine. But can anybody tell me about the age of Virgo? Oh, no, CRUMB, we're going to talk about Pisces and Aquarius. All right. All right. You just better know the age of Virgo is the age of the virgin. You tell me all these days of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well, Friday's the only female. Well, tell me about these zodiacs. Gemini, I'm going retrograde. I'm going backwards. Gemini, Taurus, hold on, Gemini, Taurus, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. I'm going backwards. That's not the way to go. But nonetheless, of all those zodiacs, Virgo's the only female. Why is that? Because the beginning, salute the homie the clown. Homie, number one, I hate that name. I hate that name because this person is not a clown. I know this person. We may have our differences, but we family. Just because we have I be having disagreements with my mama. I got disagreements with my baby. I be having disagreements with my lady, and we still love each other. I love homie. That's my homie. But yeah, homie says women create, men build. Teach Muhammad. So now, nonetheless, so now women came onto the earth. They lived in accordance with nature. Then this was for millions and millions and millions of years. So after that, these other people came to Earth. Because remember, the 18th galaxy is a female galaxy. It's not just the Earth that's female. It's not just the Earth that's female. Remember, Venus is female as well. But when we're looking at the 18th galaxy, the 18th galaxy is all feminine. Remember, 8 + 1 is 9. We are in a world where 9 is our special number. 9 is the highest number in this realm of reality. There is no number higher than 9. 9 is feminine. Okay, it's a feminine number. It's curvy. Anything curvy is feminine. Anything straight. Can somebody right now, Zerodia, name me all the feminine numbers, please. Right now, I'm gonna put you on the spot, goddess. Name me all the feminine numbers. Can somebody come behind her and name me all the masculine numbers? We got to understand these things. I'm gonna wait for her because I put her on an assignment. All the feminine numbers. So now, with that said, this universe had nothing but damn, Heru's on it. Damn, Gina. Heru was on it. Okay. 2, 3, wait. That's correct. These are all the feminine numbers. These are all the masculine numbers. And 5 being in the middle is an amalgamation. 5 is masculine and 5 is feminine. 5 is masculine on the top, 5 is feminine on the bottom. Okay? Straight lines represent masculinity. Straight anything represents masculinity. Curvy things represent femininity. We are in the 18th galaxy. 8 + 1 is 9. 9 is the highest number in this realm. 2, 3, 5, 6, 8, 9. Absolutely, Tracy. Technically, 0 is not a number. Bear with me, but 0 as well. Technically, is not a number. Bear with me, Queen. You did get it right, but nonetheless, I just want to acknowledge some of the women on the live. With that said, let's move forward. So now you have the 18th galaxy is nothing but women. Now the rulers over the 18th galaxy are called the Satai Queens. The rulers over the galaxy that we live in right now, they're called the Satai Queens. You can't come to this planet unless you go through them. They are the ones who wrote the Ark of the Covenant. Go look up the Ark of the Covenant. A man is not allowed to touch the Ark of the Covenant or he will dissipate. This is not according to me or Egyptology. This is what the Jews will tell you. The Jews will tell you that a man can't touch the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant possesses the original soul contract dictated by my aunt, written by Thoth, and put into a box that no man on earth can touch. Only a woman. This is not the universe. This is the yoni-verse. Let me go pull up this Ark of the Covenant. Let me pull up this Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant. Images. Does anybody know what is on top of the Ark of the Covenant? What is that on top of the Ark of the Covenant? Tell me, who is that? Gabriel? Emmanuel? Raphael, Israel. I'm trying to think of all these other L's. Ezekiel. Who is that? Oh, that's Ma'at. That's Ma'at on top of the Jewish Ark of the Covenant, the same Jewish religion that has no divine feminine characters. Every single divine feminine person in the Torah, or the Talmud, or the Tanakh, all of this Jewish literature has not now one feminine divine character. Zerodia was a little bit late. Some other people came after her, but she did get the answer. Oh, she said 360. Damn, Gina. Damn, Gina. Okay. All right. Okay. And she didn't say zero. She said circle. You better put some respect on her name. Stop playing with me. Ark of the Covenant. Women are on this planet first. Just women. This is a feminine galaxy ruled by the Satai queens. In order to get on this planet, you got to go through a woman. You got to go through the Yanni verse. You got to go through the Vesica Pisces. You got to go through the Vesica Pisces. Hold on. CRUMB, what's the Vesica Pisces? Good question. What is the Vesica Pisces? Vesica Pisces, whatever. This is the Vesica Pisces. This is the Vesica Pisces. This is a yoni. That's a yoni. You can't come to the earth plane without going through the Vesica Pisces, without going through the yoni. And this is all contracted through Ma'at per the Ark of the Covenant. So now if you look at the Vesica Pisces, you're going to see a fish, mermaid, water, women, water planet. Her yoni smell like fish. Well, she is from the water. I was talking to this girl one time. She was trying to seduce me. She said, CRUMB, my yoni tastes like water. I said, I know that's right. Water don't got a taste, but whatever. So now you see the Vesica Pisces or the Vesica Pisces or whatever you want to call it. And it's a fish, a Pisces, Vesica Pisces yoni. CRUMB, you reaching. That whole yoni interpretation, that's your opinion. Hold on, family. Hold on. You better slow your roll. There's the Vesica Pisces. Trick, you not coming to the 18th galaxy unless you go through the wormhole. You can't come to the 18th galaxy unless your ass come through the wormhole. Okay? Who want to debate the sacred science of the yoni? I'm about to teach every woman what their yoni is. CRUMB, I don't know what my yoni is. My yoni, just like my breast. My breasts are here for him. Your breasts are for feeding. My yoni is here for him. Your yoni is a portal to bring life through. Stop playing with me. Jesus came through the yoni. Vesica Pisces, I'm going to take out yoni and I'm going to put in Jesus. In the beginning, there was nothing but women. Jesus came through the Vesica Pisces. Anytime you see Mother Mary, hold on, Vesica Pisces Mary. Anytime you see Mother Mary, why Mother Mary with her virgin ass always flaunting her yoni? Trick, you're supposed to be a virgin. Put your yoni back in the dress. Every time I turn around, Mother Mary's showing her yoni. Damn, Gina. Put that thing up somewhere. Islamic, tarot, I can't read. Christian. Damn, it's a lot of yoni everywhere. Y'all sitting here damn near worshiping the yoni on some diet-ish. CRUMB, the black woman ain't God. And then your ass wearing some shit like this around your neck. It's just a pendant, CRUMB. I'm Christian. You're reading too deep into it. Let me move forward. Ark of the Covenant. possesses the soul contract to allow your male masculine ass to get down here to the earth plane. The Ark of the Covenant was written by Thoth. Remember, Thoth was a he always had a pencil. Thoth, pencil or Thoth writing. Let's just put writing. Remember, Thoth always wrote Ish down. Thoth was always writing Ish down. He was the recorder. He would record Ish. So now Thoth wrote Ish down. What did Thoth write down? He wrote down what Ma'at was saying. Thoth was married to Ma'at. Come on. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Jeez Louise. Ma'at was often considered the daughter of Ra and was married to Thoth. Can somebody press 1 if you didn't know that? If you didn't know Thoth was married to Ma'at, can you please press 1? Ma'at wrote the first soul contract. What is the absolute equivalent of life? Anybody know? The absolute equivalent of life is death. The absolute equivalent of life is death. Okay? Okay? So when you die, who do you gotta go see? Ma'at judgment. Come on. Let me go and cheat. Why does it say? Oh, come on. Delete. Did I spell judgment wrong? Come on. Okay, let's just go with this one. The judgment of the dead in the hall of Ma'at. This is the hall of Ma'at. Throne means the seat of a woman. I'm sorry, excuse me. Damn, nabbit. Pharaoh. Pharaoh means seat of a woman. Where does Osiris sit? Osiris sits in the hall of Ma'at, where Anubis will bring your ass after you die to be judged by Ma'at's Libra scales of justice. So my point is, as above, as below, you are connected and you have to go through Ma'at at death, just like you have to go through Ma'at at birth. Ma'at wrote a soul contract for the first man to be brought to earth. Tahuti, Thoth, Hermes Trismegistus wrote it down and put it inside this chest. The chest is called the Ark of the Covenant. No man is allowed to touch that chest. Only a woman can touch it. If a man touches the chest, he will die instantaneously. A man cannot touch the Ark of the Covenant. Ark of the Covenant. When oxen stumbled, making the ark tilt, Uzzah steadied the ark with his hand in direct violation of divine law. What kind of divine law? Divine feminine law? When you say divine law, does that make you think of Ma'at? CRUMB, when you talk about divine law, keep in mind these are the Libra just law. Okay? Justice is according to law. According to the divine law, a man can't touch it with your perverted masturbating ass. You've been sitting here touching your wiener all day. Now you want to come and touch the Ark of the Covenant? Bitch, I will kill you immediately. And he was immediately killed by the Lord for his error. Bruh, we don't play that. You can't just go around touching women. You can't just go touching people's stuff. You can't go around just touching the Ark of the Covenant. Not no man. If you don't, y'all better stop playing with me. So now Ma'at writes the Ma'at speaks. In the beginning, there was the word. Women don't build shit. Women just dictate it. Go take the trash out. Yo ass, go take the trash out. Build me a house. What you do? You build her ass a house. It's really that simple. So now, Ma'at dictates how men are going to come to earth. Thoth writes it down. He puts it in a case called the Ark of the Covenant, and no man can touch it. In fact, it is said the Ark of the Covenant is in possession of a woman. What woman held the Ark of the Covenant? Oh, that's easy. Queen of Sheba. The Queen of Sheba. CRUMB. What is her name? Oh, sorry about that. Her name is Merkita. The Ark of the Covenant is in possession, is being possessed by a woman. A woman and her bloodline possessed it. The last time somebody touched the Ark of the Covenant, it was Queen of Sheba. Her name is Merkita. So now there's a contract written where men can come down to earth. Finally. The Satai queens finally allow men to come down to earth. So men, they bring their ass down to earth. Why did men come to earth? Because they were lusting after the women. Go read your Bible, Christians. The sons of God, they got their little Peter hard. Now they want to come down and see what's Gucci. Hey, I seen some women out here. Why women free in the club before 11? Why do women get the drink free? Because if the women come, the men gonna come. Huh? You thought that shit was just for the fucking club? No. That applies in occult, mythology, and in the hood. Huh? So now, men come down to earth only with the permission of a woman. So now when men come down to earth, it's a contract. Another story. Here's another story. It was nothing but women who settled the land. Well, they didn't settle it. They didn't cut no trees. They didn't cut no grass. They didn't take out the trash. There were no whatever like that. Here's the thing, Erica. Tell me what the definition of a cult is. What is the definition of cult? See, because all of y'all speak English, but y'all don't know no English. Cult is short for culture. It's short for culture. So, yeah, with that said, there was these other people. I don't want to say people. There was the other beings outside of the 18th galaxy. Because remember, women took care of this bitch. They took care of Earth. Earth was Gucci. Earth was perfect. But there were men who lived on, well, there's masculine energy. Remember, when we're dealing with the male men aren't from Earth. Men are from another place. The whole masculine thing, that is not of this earth. That's of somewhere else. The most masculine thing that we know about is the sun. Why ain't the sun out here? No, the sun's over there. So now the whole masculine energy is coming from somewhere else. The masculine energy came here. The first planet the masculine energy came to was what planet? Here in the 18th galaxy. What planet was the first planet that masculine energy took over? Where's my Jeopardy music? Where's my Jeopardy music? I'm about to quiz y'all today. GEO Jeopardy music. What was the first planet masculine energy took over and destroyed? I knew it was a commercial going to play. White Jesus. Here we go. Damn, y'all on it. You know I wanted to play my music. I like the Jeopardy music. Mars. Mars was the first planet that masculine energy inhabited. Anybody know what happened to Mars? Hold on. I'm sorry. I wanted to play this music. Anybody know what happened to Mars? What happened to Mars? What happened to Mars, family? Yes, babe, you are right. It is Mars. What happened to Mars? Uh-oh, we getting deep. We getting deep. They destroyed Mars. Men destroyed Mars. All this building-ish. Remember, right now, Mars don't got an atmosphere. Hold on. Maybe somebody don't believe me and they think I'm reaching. Hold on. I gotta close these darn windows. I love just keeping windows. I'm like, I'll come back to that later. Let me stop coming back to ish later. Mars once had an atmosphere that is now gone. Can somebody read this for me? I'm just joking. Let me just go on and continue what some people have answered. Mary Jane, I love that name. Mary Jane says, that was supposed to be me inhaling, but it sounded like slurping or something. My sound effects are off. Anyway, she says Mars was destroyed. The Red Panther, not the Pink Panther, the Red Panther says, not the Black Panther, the Red Panther says it was destroyed. It was at war. Right now, when you say Mars or when you say Aries, Jerry's so funny. When you say Aries, when you say Mars, what is Aries and Mars connected to? War. That's right, Earth God. War. Mars had a substantial atmosphere in the past, and its pressure allowed liquid water to exist on the surface. But work using NASA MAVEN orbited found that much of the planet's atmosphere was stripped by the solar wind, charged particles streaming, yada, yada, yada. No more water. We're searching for planets with water on them. Have you ever heard white people say, or scientists searching for planets with water? Why are scientists always searching for planets with water? Men are searching for feminine energy. Men love that wet. Can you press 1 if you understand that what they are saying when they say they're looking for water on planets, it is simply a subconscious, unconscious way of a man saying he wants some wet. Huh? Y'all better understand the value of the yoni. So now Mars had an atmosphere and Mars ruined their atmosphere. Well, why is that important? Because in the beginning on this planet, with all the natural resources, with all of the atmosphere, with women, Jerry, I'm so done with you. But you are right and exact. It is funny though. Moving forward. So now when you're dealing with a planet that has been preserved by women who do not build houses, they don't build towns, they don't build cities, they don't build industry, they just dance naked in the forest and enjoy life on the beach. Huh? Do it sound like women today? So now men, just like NASA doing now, they were searching for a planet that had water on it and valuable minerals. And with that said, they had to get a deal. They had to make a deal. They said, damn, we fucked up our planet. Too much masculine energy, not enough feminine energy. We dried up all the water. Mars now has no feminine energy. Where does Mars get its feminine energy from? From now on, Mars gets its feminine energy from Venus. Why are Mars and Venus connected beside each other? Because if it weren't for Venus, I want to hit something, and I don't want to hit my flimsy ass desk. If it weren't for Venus, there would be no Mars. Y'all better stop playing with me. Mars done went and fucked up all the feminine energy, and now you got to rely on Venus. So now this masculine energy comes to Earth. Remember, Venus is a woman, Earth is a woman. The masculine energy comes to Earth through a soul contract dictated by Thoth, dictated by Ma'at, written by Thoth, housed in the Ark of the Covenant. So now when men come to Earth, he got to come through the yoni, and he got to do as the woman says. So now the woman says, bitch, you gonna work. You gonna work every goddamn day to be on this planet. To be on this planet, a man gotta work. It's in the Bible. If a man don't work, he don't eat. It never said if a woman don't work, because we understand this is her whole goddamn universe. So why would she write a contract to bring men down here if she just saw the men fuck up his own planet? Because men came here to work and to give glory to God, which is woman. When man stopped praising women as God, he will destroy every fucking thing. Greece. Hey, Craig Crumb, what happened to Greece? Anyway, moving forward. So now they write a contract for men to come down here. This is the story of the Anunnaki. If you look at the story of the Anunnaki destroyed their planets. If you look at, let me help you out. Crumb, I don't do no research. What are you talking about? The Anunnaki came to Earth looking for gold to rejuvenate their atmosphere. God damn it. Let me try again. The Anunnaki came to Earth looking for minerals to help rejuvenate their atmosphere. To rebuild, maybe rebuild. There, I didn't say the. For gold, it's not mineral. Search, damn it. Aliens love gold as much as humans do. This is not manlyphall.com. This is not tinfoilhat.com, Anunnaki.com, Black Revolutionary. Bitch, this is abcnews.go. Huh? What is going on with aliens and gold? Well, here we go. Anunnaki, this is a Sumerian, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian story. I don't know why atmosphere is not in there. Examines war of Anunnaki, nuclear self-destruction. Somebody in the comments said that Mars was under nuclear war. Now we look at the Anunnaki and we see the same thing, that they suffered from nuclear war. What's the chances? Who's the person who said nuclear war? I'm trying to find your comment now. Reggae Boy Yardy. Shout out to him. It was nuked. Same story. How come the story of Mars is the same story of the Anunnaki? Anybody ever notice that? Anybody notice that? So, sent to Earth to search of life-saving gold. These ancient Anunnaki astronauts from planet Nibiru created the first humans as slaves, as a slave race to mine gold. Well, that's partly true. That's partly true. So now the Anunnaki story is very similar to Mars, where on Mars it was a bunch of men who were focused on science. The science that they used destroyed their Crumb. One day, with the science that humans on Earth keep making, we're going to destroy the planet. Can you press 1 if you ever seen Matrix? And according to Matrix, science and technology destroyed the planet. Anybody ever seen the movie Matrix? Nobody? Crumb, that was just entertainment. I didn't take it serious. Yeah, especially monoatomic gold. Absolutely. GB Magic Blair, you on fire right now. So now the idea, Crumb, I love that movie. It was a great story of imagination. Really? I think it might be pulling from somewhere a little more mythical than what you may think of somebody's random ass imagination. So now, just like on Mars, when they destroyed their atmosphere, on planet Nibiru, they destroyed their atmosphere, and they came to Earth looking for gold to rebuild the atmosphere, and they created the first humans as slaves to mine the gold. Who created the first humans as slaves? The Anunnaki could not just come to Earth. We just gonna come in like some colonizers. No. The Anunnaki did not come to Earth as some random ass colonizers wanting to run shit. The Anunnaki came to Earth under soul contract. You can't just come in somebody's house. You got to have permission. In order for you to... I went to a Masonic hall one day. I said, fuck it, let me just see what happened. Anybody ever went to a Masonic lodge? Well, this is what happened. Me, Brother CRUMB, I went to a Masonic lodge. You know, they don't have no windows. All the doors are locked and shut. You can't look inside. What's going on in there? So me, I knocked on the door 3 times. Does anybody know what they did when I knocked on the door 3 times? When I went to the Masonic lodge and I'm not a Mason, when I knocked on the door 3 times, what did they do to me? I'm trying to find something. Let's pretend this is the door. I'm on this side. I knock on the door. Tell me why when I went there, somebody on the other side knocked back. You ever knocked on the door and somebody knocked back? What do you do? What do you say? Who is it? You knock and you, who is it? And you'd be like, it's me. You go to the Masonic lodge and knock on the door. That's right. That's right. They're going to knock back. They're going to knock back. So now, it's crazy, right? They're going to knock back. So people right now keeping secrets on your ass, huh? If you don't know the secrets, you will never get the answers. The Masonics have sworn, the Masons have sworn themselves of a death oath to keep this secret that your ass will never get. Somebody said to me, you be acting like you the only one who delivering this information. Family, don't you know the first death threat I ever got was from a Mason? They said, you on the internet saying shit ain't nobody ever said, we gonna kill you. How do I know I'm the only one saying this? Because I don't receive my death threats to earn my ish. Anyway, this story is a secret. Seeking you shall find, knock, and it shall be revealed. No. You're going to have to go through initiation to get this information. I'm the only one on the internet getting this shit for free, giving it for free. So now here it is. The Anunnaki, their planet is they destroyed their own planet. No more atmosphere. They had to get permission to come to Earth. So the women allow them to come to Earth. They say you can come to Earth as a soul. We're going to create a body. We as women on the Earth will create a body for the soul to live in. When we create the body for the soul to live in, we have jurisdiction. When you're dealing with law, when you're dealing with justice, when you're dealing with ma'at, you're only dealing with jurisdiction. You ever got a speeding ticket from a city cop on the highway? No. Why? The city cop don't got jurisdiction on the state highways, on the state on the international highways. The only time you get a speeding ticket on the highway is from a state trooper. The city cop can't leave the city. Women ain't going to leave the earth. When you're dealing with ma'at, you're dealing with jurisdiction. Oh, when you're dealing with ma'at, CRUMB, ma'at is law. Well, when you're dealing with law, you're dealing with jurisdiction. Your mama said it's either my way or what? What did your mama say? Let me see who grew up with a real mama. Was your mama one of them microwave hoes? Peace and love, brother. I'm actually on live. I got about 215 people watching. You are on speaker and they're listening. How are you?
Oh, all is well. All is well. What's going on, brother?
We going over in the beginning, there was nothing but women, just going over the science, the mythology, the occultism, you know, secrets that society keeps, miseducation, so on and so forth. Anunnaki, just, you know, regular stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's science.
That's right.
I'm gonna definitely let you drop it on them.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tune in.
I'm gonna call you after I'm done.
All right,
all right. With that said, when you're dealing with Ma'at, you're dealing with law, you're dealing with justice, you're dealing with jurisdiction. What is Ma'at's jurisdiction? Oh, Ma'at jurisdiction is Egypt. No. Oh, Ma'at jurisdiction is Africa. No. Ma'at jurisdiction is this whole goddamn world. Well, CRUMB, I'm only from Africa. Well, sit your African ass down. CRUMB, I'm only from America. Sit your American ass down. Ma'at got jurisdiction over this whole thing. In addition to that, what do these Aboriginals love to wear? Indian feather. Y'all notice these Aboriginals got this thing with feathers? These indigenous people got this obsession with feathers? CRUMB, I'm not on that Egypt shit. I'm on this indigenous shit. Okay, with your indigenous feathers. How come Ma'at is wearing a feather same way in? Where do Indians wear the feathers at? CRUMB, I'm not dealing with that African shit. I'm dealing with America. Okay, with your American ass? Tell me this, with your American ass. Where did Ma'at wear her feather? She wore it on her head. Just like you indigenous niggas who can't connect the dots. You people better stop playing with me. You couldn't connect the dots if they was one dot. If they was already connected, the average Negro still can't make a connection. I don't understand the confusion between Aboriginals and Africans. Bruh, y'all doing the same shit. Aboriginals and Africans remind me of Christians and Muslims. Bitch, it's the same religion. It's the same damn God at the same damn time. So now, Ma'at with her Aboriginal ass and a feather has jurisdiction over the whole world. Not just Africa, not just America, with your limited ass and your limited scope. If you don't open your mind, I will get the jaws of life. I will get the jaws of life. I can spell. Anybody ever seen the jaws of life? When your ass get into an accident and they can't get your ass out the car, your whole car is mangled. Like, damn, how are we gonna get him out of the car? Let's find something to get his ass out the car. Get the jaws of life. I'm gonna get the jaws of life on your closed-minded ass who has failed to make the connection between all of civilization, not just the civilization your ass is in right now. Well, CRUMB, I'm in this civilization right now, so this is the only civilization. Really, nigga? I was born in America, so America is it. Damn, Gina. Damn. Well, I'm not Aboriginal, family, because I'm taking a whole damn, I'm your favorite racist. Imagine me taking one slice of pie. Imagine, see, I'm not like you. You get a good girl, you have sex with her, you leave her. I get a good girl, I'll lock her ass down. You get a piece of pie, you take one slice. Me, I take the whole damn cake. You not giving me no goddamn America. Bitch, that's not enough. Somebody, if you agree with me, type in America ain't enough. If you agree with me, type in Africa ain't enough. Huh? Huh? It ain't enough. With your American ass. America ain't enough for me. I need the whole goddamn thing. I need the whole thing. America ain't enough. Shout out to my indigenous people. We taking this whole goddamn planet. The whole thing, family. That's right. That's right. It's that Scorpio energy. I need it all. So now, with that said, Ma'at's jurisdiction was the whole planet. So the only way to bring slaves, remember, let me help you out, because I'm about to do a demonstration on what a slave is. Etymology of family. What is the etymology of the word family? Anybody know the etymology of the word family? Because y'all gonna stop misusing the word slave. You're gonna stop doing that. You're gonna stop doing that, family. Oh, it was slaves, CRUMB. I did my research. They said it was the first humans was slaves. The first humans were servants. They were servants. Stop it. Stop it, family. It was a servant of the house. Someone who is a servant. Use. What is which you cannot use? Something that is no longer useful. What do you call that? What is the antonym of something that cannot be used? The opposite of something you can't use. You can't make any use of it. It's no good. What do you call that? Y'all taking too long. I'll type it in. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm going to type it in. All caps too. Useless. Where am I at? Where's my thing at? I typed it in. Oh, it's right. It's right here. Oh, everybody else typed it in too. If they can't use, if your family can't use you, if you don't serve your family, if you are not of service, you are useless. CRUMB, they using me. Well, yeah, that's what they're supposed to do. Your family is supposed to make use of you. You are supposed to serve your family. Honor your mother and father, and your days shall be longer. Your mama tell your ass to get the remote control, and it's closer to her than it is to you. Stop complaining and go get the goddamn remote control. You in a whole nother room. Baby, get that remote control for me. Mama is close to you. Your mama said get the remote control. Stop talking back. You are of use to your family. You are a servant of your family. The first slaves were men. The first slaves were men who were of service to women. They were useful. They used them to mine gold to create the atmosphere. This is how the first man was created. When the first woman created the first man, her name was Madonna. The first woman who created the first man, her name was Madonna. Why is this important? If you go and goddamn white woman. No, not this Madonna. Black Madonna. How come if you look at the Black Madonna, she never has a daughter on her lap? How come the Madonna never has a daughter? Why? Why is there never a daughter? Because a daughter is not a big deal. She's not special. Women were having daughters for all day long. It's a girl. I know. If there are more women on earth than men, you have a higher likelihood of having a daughter than having a son. If a woman wants to have a daughter, if a woman wants to have a son, she's going to have to sex a little bit more aggressively. I'm not saying anything about a woman who has a son. A woman who has a daughter saying that her sex ain't good, but to have a son, you're going to have to put your heart chakra into that sex. If a woman has a son, she put her heart chakra into sex. It is what it is. If she don't put her heart chakra into sex, it's probably a girl. The first woman to have a son was a big deal. That's why they called her Madonna. Okay? So now the Madonna gives birth to a child and they make her a god, an icon, not because she was the first woman, because she was the first woman to give birth to a son. In the beginning, there was nothing but women. So giving birth to a son, it's like, yo, that's crazy. You gave birth to a son. Where is her son sitting? Where does the Madonna's son sit? Where does the son of the Madonna sit? The baby sits on the mother's lap. Where is the king's first throne? What is the king's first throne? What does Pharaoh mean? Hold on, fuck it. Hold on. I'm tired of asking questions. What? I'm sorry. Does Pharaoh mean throne? Oh my God, I said Pharaoh. I don't even know how to spell Pharaoh. He'll figure it out for me though. Pharaoh is actually a Greek word that is based on an Egyptian word that meant great house. We use the word Pharaoh today to mean ruler of Egypt. Did any woman become Pharaoh? That's not what I want to know. Pharaoh, hold on. Let me just be a little more aggressive. Pharaoh means throne. Okay. What is the symbol for Pharaoh?
According to British Museum, a cartouche is an oval shape.
No. Is the symbol for Pharaoh a chair? Why do you keep doing Pharaoh? Let me go to all. Oh my God, they playing with me. This is why I like to do PowerPoint so I can have my ish already ready. If you go and look up the symbol for Pharaoh, it's a chair. The chair represented a seat. The chair represented a place where the Pharaoh sat. Where is the first place that the Pharaoh sits? The first place the Pharaoh sits is on his mama's lap. Where does the Pharaoh rule from? R-U-L-E. Where does he rule from? He rules from his mama's house. His mama's house is the house. The Pharaoh's home is his mama's home. The Pharaoh's throne is his mama's lap. The first woman to ever have a child, the first woman to ever give birth to a son, her name was Madonna. They made her son the goddamn king. It was so crazy that a woman gave birth to a man. They made her ass the king. And let me just help y'all understand. Women today do not vibrate at the level of women did during the Virgo age. Humans do not vibrate. Humans only vibrate at a certain level based on the zodiac. What is the lowest frequency of all the zodiacs? Where's my music? Which zodiac has the lowest frequency? Hey, which zodiac has the lowest frequency? Which zodiac has the highest frequency? Bam, time's up. The lowest frequency is Pisces. The lowest frequency is Pisces. Who came out of Pisces? Jesus. That's right. Oh, this whole religion. CRUMB, I hate religious people. This whole religion thing is taking over the world. Religious people are so stupid, CRUMB. They so dumb. I can't. These people. Now, keep in mind, I'm dealing with retrograde. He's dealing with the regular. I'm dealing with retrograde. A zodiac can be 30 days. Well, let me back up. A zodiac can be 28 days, or a zodiac can be 2,000 years. Well, how is a zodiac 2,000 years? 2,000 years is retrograde, meaning backwards. You got two zodiacs, one zodiac going this way, one zodiac going that way. Oh, CRUMB, it's I don't know what season we're in right now. I don't know. Is this Leo season? I don't know what season we in. What month is this? I don't know what month this is. This is July. What season are we in? Oh, CRUMB, this is Leo season. I thought we were in the age of Aquarius. How is this Leo season, but we're in the age of Aquarius? We are in the age of Aquarius because that's retrograde. We're going to be in this age for 2,000 years. Well, this is Leo season. Well, we're in Cancer. How are we in Cancer? How are we in Cancer and we're in the Aquarian age? Anybody wonder that? CRUMB, this is Cancer season. No, this is Aquarius season. Oh, no, it's both. How is it both? Oh, it's going to be Cancer for just 30 days. It's going to be Aquarius for 2,000 years. Peace.
Hi, this is Rachel from Dealer Services. Your file just came across my desk, and it looks like your vehicle may be at risk of losing coverage.
Really?
In order to prevent your extended warranty from expiring,
My warranty.
I will do a courtesy follow-up call before I close the file.
Oh, don't close it, please.
Press 1 to speak to a specialist now, or press 2 to be removed and decline
I'm
coverage.
gonna press 1. I'm gonna show my ass. Watch this.
Good day, this is Michael with the warranty division.
Bitch, I'll kill you. Bitch, you stupid. You ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Her mama won't shit. These damn Indians. Ever since that girl got in the office, Kamala, her people ain't stopped calling me. Ever since Kamala Harris got in the office, these Indians ain't stopped calling me. Kamala Harris and her family is a bunch of fucking scammers. Can somebody type in Kamala Harris and her family are scammers? Kamala Harris and her family, they scammers. All of them. They scammers, family. They scammers. Y'all sitting here voting. I'm going to vote for Kamala. Yeah, right. You better get that. You voting for Kamala? All right. I'm going to go get me an extended warranty, huh? Come on, we got to vote for Kamala. Okay. Your ass voted for a goddamn extended car warranty. And then you crash your shit and call Kamala mama. You calling Kamala cousin. Where my insurance at, Kamala? Anyway, yeah, y'all better stay woke. Y'all better stay woke. Yeah. Y'all know who behind this shit. Come, I wonder who that is. Anyway, 2 hours limit. I got to go. So now, what was the last thing I was talking about before Kamala Harris called me? What was I talking about before Kamala Harris called me? I forgot. Zodiac signs. The lowest frequency. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? No? Can you hear me now? Okay, the family said yes. Okay, bet that up. The 2,000-year zodiac does not go in a straight line. It doesn't go circular. It goes in a sine wave. Let me bust that one down for you, and then I gotta go. I got phone calls to make. Zodiac sine wave. Share screen. The zodiac doesn't go in a straight line, right to left, in a circle. Zodiac goes up and down. When you get to the top, that's the age of Virgo. When you get to the bottom, that's the age of Pisces. Or I'm sorry, excuse me. This one does not reflect what I'm trying to show you. Neither does this one. Anyway, Pisces is not at the very bottom. I stand corrected. It's not at the very bottom, but it's a low vibrational frequency. Aries, low vibrational. Taurus, low vibrational. Gemini, low vibrational. Cancer, low vibrational. Leo, low vibrational. These are physical. When I say low vibrational, don't take it as an attack. What I mean is physical. Earth is physical. Water is a little bit less physical. When you're dealing with fire, when you're dealing with air, these are high vibrations. Not to say it's good or low is bad. What I'm saying is things that are physical, density. They go ask the flat earthers about density. Anything that's dense goes to the ground. Anything that's less dense goes up. Buoyancy, gravity, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Anyway, when you're dealing with signs, certain signs are physical, certain signs are spiritual. Same thing with the chakras. Spiritual chakras versus physical chakras. So now, heart is physical and spiritual. I thought I hit images. Solar plexus, low vibrational. Sacral, low vibrational. Root, low vibrational. Heart, low vibrational. Also, your heart is high vibrational. Throat chakra, high vibrational. Third eye, high vibrational. Crown chakra, high vibrational. Low, not meaning bad. Bitch, I love my root chakra. I love my root chakra. I love my sacral chakra. I love my devil. I love my bad side. I love it when somebody come across me the wrong way and I bait their ass. I go to bed and sleep like this. I'm good with my devil. I'm good with my low vibrational energy. Family, I'm good with rainy days. I'm good with hurricanes. I'm good with tornadoes. I'm good with thunderstorms. I'm good with death. All of these things are natural and you need them. CRUMB, I don't deal with no low vibrational shit. Bitch, what? What? Oh, I deal with low vibrations all day. Come to me the wrong way and see if I don't show you some low vibrational shit. Family, I'm all the devil over here. Oh, he ain't going nowhere. CRUMB, you need to get your devil out. My devil ain't going nowhere. Because one of you motherfuckers going to try me. Release the Kraken. Mr. Burns, release the hounds. Shit, you better get comfortable with your devil moving forward. So now when you're dealing with certain zodiacs are low vibrational, not meaning bad, meaning more dense, more physical. So now when you're dealing with certain zodiacs on a 2,000-year level, you get where Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, Virgo. These are all non-physical, like fire and air. When you're dealing with the physical, you're dealing with like water and earth. These are physical. They're density. They're not high vibrational. They're low vibrational. Low don't mean bad. It just means different. You better wake your ass up and stop thinking everything's supposed to be good. You need some bad in your life. You need death. You need rainy days. I digress. So now during the age of Virgo, women were able to give birth without men. That's my whole point. When we go into a higher vibrational frequency, women will give birth without men. So you be like, how come women ain't doing it now? The same reason your ass still believe in fucking Jesus. All things are capable through Jesus, CRUMB. No, they not. You just under a fucking Pisces program. And until you get out of that into the age of Aquarius, that Jesus shit gonna have your ass sleep. Go ask your mama. Ain't your mama a Christian and her ass sleep? Don't you? If my mama's so powerful, CRUMB, if she would just wake up, she would really get into her power. I know. My mama too. All I'm saying, family, is you better slow your ass down, but because you're not doing certain things in a certain zodiac. When I tell you in the beginning there was nothing but women, that was in the time of Virgo with your Pisces ass. Sit your Piscean ass down, sit your Jesus ass down, and come on over here to the Virgo age, because during a certain time, there's a time and a place for everything. Huh? You ever heard that? There's a time and a place for everything. The first person was a reptilian woman. So now these reptilian women started giving birth to men. The Komodo dragon can perform parthenogenesis. All right, I'm stuttering, okay? I'm stuttering. Bear with me. I got 7 more minutes before I wrap this bitch up. I keep hitting the mic. Sorry. I'm just going to type in part. Come on. Hey, come on. Hold on. Let me see. Let me just go to over right here. Strange but true. You be like, Crumb, how come women can't give virgin birth to men? If a woman gives a virgin birth to a little girl, what is that little girl called? If a woman gives birth to a little girl by way of parthenogenesis, what is that little girl called? Nobody? She's called a clone. If your mama give birth to a little girl and there was no man involved, that little girl is a clone of her mama. Okay? So now the baby is a clone. The only animal on the face of the earth that can clone itself without a male is a serpent, a reptilian. Wrong one. Where am I at? Where was I at? See, I got too many windows open. I be doing the most. Strange but true. Komodo dragons show that virgin births are possible. The Komodo dragon female can give birth to a son. The Komodo dragon is a Madonna. She can give virgin birth to a son. We are the reptilians. The Leviathans were the first women on earth. This is a scientific fact. Some people, because of this fact, they try to make a joke about it and say Jesus' mama was a reptilian. If you go look up Komodo dragons and parthenogenesis, white folks will make jokes about it. Like, well, in that case, Jesus must have been a reptilian, huh? I mean, don't you get it, Crumb? It's funny, but don't you get it? Yeah, I get it. It makes sense. Jesus being a reptilian with the whole parthenogenesis thing is very accurate. Very accurate. If I play one of these videos, they're gonna shut me down. This whole video will get flagged if I hit the play button. Shoot. I would love to hit that play button, but I'm not gonna do it. But anyway, you can do the research yourself. You can do the research yourself just to bring some receipts and to say, hey, I know the science. With that said, this has been my video called In the Beginning There Was Nothing But Women. This is basically a redo of my video, The Melanated Woman is God. I already did that video 3 years ago in 2017, 4 years ago, I believe, 17,000 views. The family resonated with it. Hopefully they resonate with this one. This video, now that we're, talking about divine feminine energy and, all that type of stuff, what I want to do is refer you back to Ma'at 42 Plus God. It is a website. It is a book by none other than Arthur Latanya Page Balcom. This video and all my videos for the next 30 days are brought to you by her. She is a sponsor, a supporter. So if you appreciate what I'm doing, just understand Pharaoh means throne. The throne that I sit on, the lap that I sit on, the matriarch that I stand behind, in front of, is Arthur Latanya Page Balcom. Put some respect on her name. Go check her website out. She's doing really good things in the community, including supporting CRUMB TV. With that said, family, let me just throw this out there. We got less than 3 minutes to go. If you want to support, you can also subscribe to my website or to this Facebook, this